Working in a mixed environment where multiple versions of Microsoft Excel may be used can present certain challenges. If you're in a work environment where an IT department handles this for you, all the better, but there are some considerations to keep in mind. Let's discuss some best practices now. Firstly, it's very important that you educate users on how the different versions of Microsoft Excel interact with one another. For example, there's certain features and functionality in Excel 2010 that simply never existed in Excel 2003. So keeping that in mind, it's a good idea to create Excel 2010 workbooks that can be easily converted to Excel 2003 formats without losing some important functionality. Losing a little bit of formatting here and there may not be a big deal, but when it comes to the actual functionality, you'll want to keep that in mind. Now, a lot of users also like to use Microsoft Excel as a database, storing large amounts of data that may not necessarily be analyzed using formulas and functions. Well, in that case, you might consider storing large data files in another format, such as a database file or even a text file. If you do need to analyze that data, it can easily be brought into Microsoft Excel on that occasion. And lastly, you might want to consider installing the Office Compatibility Pack. This will allow users of Excel 2003 and earlier to have access to some of those workbooks that were created in Excel 2007 or even Excel 2010. Typically, it's the IT department who will handle all of this, but if you're on your own, these are some good best practices to keep in mind.